So this is the top 5 graded offensive players against the Steelers from Pro Football Focus. We talked about Wyatt Teller, a grade of almost 81. Harrison Bryant, you see DeJuan Jones, who less than 100%, still gutted it out, played well. Posich, the center, and then Elijah Moore. That offensive line played really well against a tough front. They had Cam Hayward back, so you got Hayward, Highsmith, and T.J. Watt. Not going to face too many tougher than that.
Yeah, from a pass protection perspective, they did really well. They did struggle in the run game in the second half. Pittsburgh figured some stuff out and kind of put the Browns in quicksand, but the effort was there. And you just got to trust that if they can keep playing with that kind of effort against lesser teams that don't have the kind of talent that the Steelers do, that they'll be able to enforce their running game. But yeah, I like seeing Elijah Moore get on that list. He's finally starting to come into his own in this offense. Just got to hope that him and DTR kind of mesh a little bit and give the Browns another dynamic weapon as well.
All right. So in the last 2 games, this is on Jaron Christian. He's allowed just 2 pressures and 1 sack, both against Baltimore. So 96 pass block snaps, not a single pressure allowed against the Steelers. Jaron Christian, a guy that, was out there on the street, put him on the practice squad. Now you don't hear him. And if you don't hear a left tackle, you can live with that for 17 games.
And it's crazy, too, because early in the season when Wills was struggling, we're like, well, who else are you going to play? They don't have anyone else. Just keep putting Wills out there. And then Wills actually picks his game up, unfortunately gets hurt, and the Browns literally just find a guy and plug and play. Now, it turns out that guy was with Callahan in Washington, and he was the contingency plan for if they lost Trent Williams, But, both those guys left. He fell out of favor, went to Houston. Now he's back in Callahan's hands. And, it's cool to think you don't have to even think about left tackle right now. 2 games in, it's a decent enough sample size. That kid's not a problem. He's playing well. Just kind of let it be. And we can revisit this in 3 or 4 weeks whenever Wills is coming back from the IR.
Now, part of it is they're getting the ball out quick and they're not running. But you do what your offensive line allows you to do relative to the pass game.
Yeah, and Alex Highsmith is a tough day out for any left tackle. Like the fact that we didn't hear his name get called off on Sunday, that speaks well of Christian. He's manning up, taking the assignment, and so like you said, don't hear his name, don't think about him. We're not seeing blown assignments. We're not seeing lack of effort. A+ for me. Yeah,
and I'll just say, last time the Browns played the Steelers, week 2, Alex Highsmith was the AFC Defensive Player of the Week. So big check mark and improvement on that.